We are going to start. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday. It's December 1st. Every time the year comes to an end, I start panicking. I'm like, what were my new year resolutions for 2023? So yeah, this year has not been so bad. Post-COVID and everything else. But it's December. We want to see what this month has in store for us. So now you guys will believe the next time I tell you November is usually bullish. We've seen it's been a bullish month and a lot of consolidation towards the end of the month. So let's see if we need a, like I've been insisting, we need a pullback. We got some good pullbacks yesterday. I hope you guys caught them. Meta, even SPY had a pullback yesterday, not Greensember. Juju, Greensember, we only have about 2 weeks to trade. This year, Christmas is on Monday, so mostly people would start traveling or doing stuff the week before. So the market, we only have like 2 weeks in December if you're still looking to make Christmas money. Okay, so don't be here thinking we have a lot of time in December. So yesterday, SPY, I still feel this is still not a good pullback. It can be a sign that especially I think for SPY, because you have so many tech stocks that are trending up, unlike QQQ, but also QQQ seems like they're holding strong, which can be a good sign that they still want to go up. But we have the other major tech stocks like Meta pulled back yesterday, a good pullback from, started from Wednesday, 3:30. So we said when you're having lower high and
let's see, if I can't make it to the funeral, I might go up by Karen.
So when you're having lower lows and lower highs, you know you're going to break the previous support. So we broke 3:30 and went all the way to 3:22. I'd given you guys a target of 3:21. So it rejected the 3:21, but this was a close. So guys, follow those target levels. When you're trading, don't be in a rush to take profit and then you're leaving money on the table. Just hold and see if we're going to hit. Most of the cases, those target levels, they're being hit or slightly being rejected. So here we had like a double bottom, 3:22 here, and then we had some power hour moves. I don't know if any of you caught it. I just took a slight nap, and then when I woke up, I'm like, everything. This is especially Tosh and the rest who timed those SPX and SPY. This last 30 minutes, those contracts went crazy. I was looking at SPY from $9 to 200, just this move, because theta, especially if you're trading the lottos. So we had some power hour moves yesterday. Okay, so SPY, we had Meta, Netflix. All these had some good pullback. Not a lot, but still some good pullback. For cost, which we talked about, cost, AVGO. So cost broke the Wednesday 587, went to 582, and then it flew back up. So the strategy I told you guys is, so stocks will break support and then they have to pull back to create a lower high. So if you're selling your puts, you're jumping on calls on the same stock. You actually can trade the same stocks, riding it down and then riding it back up. That's the strategy for this. It's been up and down since the past. Now, this is the third week. The last week, we had the same stocks. We were trading the same strategy. You ride it up, you ride it back down. Every stock, that was the strategy. Even the ones that reported earnings, snow, the pullback, then you ride it back up. The same thing for Workday, the same thing for CRM. So you're not selling puts and then you're going to look for something else. The same stock, you rode it down, you ride it back up. Okay, so for cost, it's still the same thing. Is it going back to this 599 or is it rejecting? Then you ride it back down again. AVGO was really good. I hope you guys took advantage and got puts like we discussed yesterday. If you're not already in puts, this was a good entry. Immediately the market opened. It dropped from 943, our target. We did the 50%. It was supposed to be 909 or something like that, 912, I'm not sure. So this was a higher low. Then it started pulling back. So we want to see today if we're getting that pullback. I know it's a Friday. The reason why some Fridays are not the best, if they are not falling on a good day where you're having a momentum day, then this can be a good thing because it's Friday. If you're trading those lotos, let's say we are pulling back when the market opens, it will make the put. So yesterday you made money with puts, and then today, if you're pulling back, the calls will be cheap because the whole day yesterday we were trending down. And then if we have a pullback to a lower high, you're timing the lower high. So always have a target level. So yesterday you're looking at previous day high. If you guys are using that indicator, I'm seeing so many of you are using it, and I'm really impressed when I see people saying yesterday PDL, PDH. So it's really impressive because those are the levels you are hoping the stock to go back to. Yesterday, previous day high, previous day close, previous day low. Okay, so if you're using that indicator, it's really good to help you to trend or scalp, especially now that we are scalping up and down. So today we are looking at who has counted days? I feel like I count, I forget. Who has counted for AVGO? So yesterday was day 1. Wednesday was day 6. So Wednesday was day 6. Yesterday was day 1. So day 2, if a stock was trending down, 2 things can happen on day 2. So if we establish the trend on day 6, then day 1, we were trending down, the trend continues down. Day 2, you might get some form of a bullish move. Either you're going to pull back. If we create a high low or a double bottom, we are not breaking yesterday's support. For this case, for AVGO is the 918. If you're not breaking that level, then day 2, you can get a bullish move. And sometimes this can go into day 3. So the pullback meant we were bearish. And then we have the bullish move on day 2. And then the bullish move continues into day 3 for the pullback because we were bearish. Now we are pulling back, having a bullish pullback. Does that make sense? Okay. Or we can have a slight bullish move and then we continue with the bearish trend into day 3, day 4. Day 1 and day 2 are usually you're either getting a double bottom for you to have a bullish move or a double top, and you'll have a continuation of the bearish trend. You might have some slight bullish move pre-market or a slight bullish move when the market opens, and then you continue trending down. And then on day 3, we have a pullback, meaning on Monday, we might have a pullback. If we continue with the trend down, then come Monday, we have a bullish pullback. So the pullback can continue to day 3, day 4, and day 5. So just from these counting days, we know next week, Monday is going to be interesting. Day 3, the pullback, Monday. Then Tuesday, if the pullback continues into Tuesday, day 4, and then day 5, we know day 5 we usually get either an overnight move or a whole day trending on day 5. So from this, we can just know that Monday is going to be a good day because it's day 3. Whatever happens on day 3, then day 4 and day 5. So from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's going to be interesting. Next week. And then we know AVGO is reporting on Thursday. This one, as I said, is most probably gonna be a good ER compared to AVG, NVIDIA. Okay, so that's, I don't know if there's anyone who's counted days for anything else. I know Leroy had said he counted SMSI is gonna be bullish today. I don't know if it's because you counted and today was day 2. I don't know if Leroy is here. Leroy, are you here? What was your count for SMSI? Or anyone in his group who knows? Are you guys counting days? Hmm? Yeah, it's the same. It's day 2, Woodley. Yeah, it's the same as AVGO's day 2. Okay, so this is what to expect today is you might get on day 2 is not always bullish. So don't always expect day 2 to be bullish. That's the mistake people make. And I think I've tried to explain this before. Yeah, so today is day 2. So don't always expect day 2 to be bullish. It means whatever trend starts on day 1, it can continue to day 2. If you're not getting some form of a bullish pullback, or you can find some little bullish move when the market opens. But if it's not holding, it means it's day 2 continuation of the trend from day 1. Woodley, I hope you and your team are listening, because I've this same mistake I've seen people doing, and they're getting calls anticipating day 2 to be bullish. You might get some, yes. Now, public offering can, I don't know if you, I used to trade penny stocks. The way public offering can be positive and can be negative. We've seen stocks that have a public offering and then they shoot up. Okay, and we've seen some that have a public offering and then they drop. So this drop, I know it has these news, which might reiterate what I'm talking about. Day 1. So whatever trend we have from day 6, so we hit a lower high. So the trend on day 6, we created a lower high, we have a bearish continuation. So the continuation can start from day 6 when you have a change of trend, continue to day 1, which will what happened, and into day 2. The trend is continuing. So if no bullish move, day 2 is not necessarily a bullish day. It can be continuation of the trend from day 1. You might see some bullish trend somewhere, but if that stock is bearish, it can be a continuation of the bearish trend, and then you start pulling back for day 3. So guys, don't do that mistake of just anticipating day 2 to be bullish. Day 2 can be a continuation of what was happening on day 1. So knowing the trend on day 6 is important. So what happened on day 6? We were bearish. We've been bearish. We had a double top. We had a 306 and a 306. And then this trend is expected to, it's a zigzag trend. So this is a sign of weakness. Then it started coming down. So you're holding puts into day 1, and the continuation can go on into day 2. Please, guys, day 2 is not necessarily bullish. Ko pamoja? Are we together?
Yes, ma'am.
Please don't always just expect day 2 to be bullish. If the trend, you've identified the trend from day 6, you had a double top. So this is where you're holding puts day 1, day 2, from days. So this was started day 6 because we had a double top. So puts into day 1, day 2. Okay, sometimes it can go into day 3, or you can have a pullback. So day 3, you're expecting a change of a slight deviation from the trend. That's why we call it day 3, a pullback. So if a stock was bearish, we're expecting a bullish pullback, or we can continue with the bearish trend into day 3. But day 3 is what is key now for a stock like this, which has been trending down since we hit this 306 lower high. So this was a high, we broke this support. Especially, guys, when you see a stock is breaking support, it's a sign of weakness. Then it created a lower high, then we went up. So this, we went up. We had the slight move down. We came back to the same top. So this is like an M pattern. So here you're trading double top, and then you're coming to the same support, which is this 550, 254. Okay. So please, those people who got calls, just anticipating a bullish move, you're getting it wrong. You need to know the trend from day 6. We had a double top. Then the trend continued from day 6 because it was a lower high and it was a double top. You're holding into day 1 and you're still holding into day 2. The trend is continuing. Okay, so you might have some bullish move after market open. It doesn't mean you're swinging calls. You're holding your puts. The move can happen either overnight, or move can happen where you have the stock is trending down and then it started going up. You will have some form of a bullish move. Some form of a bullish move on day 2. Okay, so this one can continue dropping. It's already 14 points down, has nothing to do with news. It was supposed to be like that. News, I told you guys, if you're counting days and trading these stocks properly, news will find you in. Okay, they'll find you in the trade. Okay, so we will have some form of a bullish trend today. We'll have this stock going down. So this is where on a Friday, if you're having day 2 falling on a Friday, then if the trend was bearish into day 2, it will be good for lotos because you'll be trending calls. At some point, you'll have a bullish move. And if that move goes up and then you come down and have a double bottom, so you're looking for double bottom today. If you're getting a double bottom, it means on Monday for the pullback, day 3, we might have some form of a bullish trend. Then that bullish trend, if it continues to break this level, it can go on into day 4, day 5. Mmeshaanza kusahau how to count days. Please keep counting days so that you don't forget this. I know I've mentioned this again and again. Don't always expect day 2 to be bullish. You will get some form of a bullish move, but don't just swing a call because you're saying day 2 is going to be bullish. It can be a continuation of the bearish trend from where you identified from day 6. Okay. So AVGO, SMSI, I guess all semiconductors should be the same. You will have some form of a slight bullish move, but this can continue into open. You're still trending down. So have a previous level. So here we have 468. And you see it has already broken this level. So you need to have another target level. We have okay, so for NVIDIA, we're going back to 453. Those same levels from before. Okay. Now, if this is the same, then QQQ is the same thing. So today, expect some form of some bullish move. Then you're looking out today for double bottom. So if we go like QQQ goes back to this same level, doesn't break for 385, then that will be a double bottom. You'll get some bullish move today, but very risky to swing calls on such a trend, because this can have that some form of bullish move pre-market and then still goes back to retest this level. So if you did calls, you end up waking up to nothing. So I know Shiba is holding puts for SMSI, so congratulations on that. Please count these days. The more you practice, the more you get used to it. You don't want to make these mistakes. Okay. All right. Now, so AVGO, the stocks I already talked about is the same thing. AVGO costs, and Lulu still kept going up. So look at Lulu. Now, let's see if we can see a difference with the count of days. So this was at day 1 because it had hit 419. You guys remember when it went up, this was a lower, then it went up to 419. So this was day 1. Okay. So this was day 6 on Tuesday, 28th. So let's see. So this was day 6. It was trending down. Okay, so that means this was a good play for the week. Okay, change of trend. It was bullish, it was coming up. It had a shallow pullback on day 6. Then day 1, so we had a change of trend. Day 1, so here we had a support. It was a higher low. Okay, and it was almost a double bottom. From this support came almost to the same support here. So if you're seeing this, then day 1, you're creating a higher low. You're holding calls day 1, day 2 into day 3. So day 3 here, you can be leaving a runner. You're taking your profit here because day 3 you're expecting a pullback. Okay, so you're leaving just runners because the move can continue into day 3 and then you get a pullback. Now, if the pullback happens on day 3, which is today, and you create a higher low, then it means you can swing calls. So you're looking at day 3 on the pullback. Do you create a higher low? Is it a shallow pullback? If it's a shallow pullback, then you're looking at calls. You can trade calls into day 4, day 5. But sometimes you can have a whole day. So it means if it was a lower high, I know here it's a higher high, but you're looking at which level are we supposed to go back to? Is this all-time high? No, it's not all-time high. We still have room to go to 485. So you're looking at is it so day 3, if it continues into day 3, you're still having 485 as your point of reference, or any target level that you had. Let's say, what do you have? Let's look at SARI, this one. So here, it has hit R2. And this is what we talked about yesterday. So it had a medium, went to 438, next was 448, which is, it has touched 448. So the next is 462. So on day 3, if it doesn't go to 462, then it means it's a lower high and you're looking at the pullback. Now, if the pullback happens and it doesn't go to 438, let's say it's pulling back to 448 and then 438 and still rejects CPR or rejects this 427 or the previous support, whether it trends down the whole day, but still rejects the previous support, creates a high low, then you can be riding calls for continuation into day 4, day 5. Okay? So that's Lulu. All these stocks, if you count days, you will see how, I hope you guys are counting days. So this one broke our weekly, but you can still look at the monthly CPR. It's very close, almost hit the monthly CPR. Okay, so this one monthly was medium, but look at it from the minute it's above 462, it was headed to 262, 282, 298. And I told you guys this stock wants 300. So it's almost hitting 298. Okay, so I just want to demonstrate, please, guys, if you're counting days, so this was an all-time high. I'll just start counting from, was this an all-time high? Okay. So I'll start from here because this was an all-time high. So Friday 24th was day 6. So let's just see how you guys would have traded this if you're counting days. So Friday 24th. Is it? So it was bullish the whole day, meaning this was going to be a good play for the next week, sometimes goes into 2 weeks. Okay, so this was day 6. So day 1. Now this is the thing. On day 6, it created a high low, started going, it was going up the whole day. So into day 1, we have a bullish move, and then we pulled back, but the continuation went into day 2. So day 1, day 2, okay, day 3, and then day 3, we had a shallow pullback here. You see the shallow pullback? So this is what I meant when I was telling you guys, Lulu, it can continue up, you take profit here, you leave some runners, because you can have some pullback happening. But this pull, it went on, then had a shallow pullback here on day 3. Then day 4, you're looking now, after the pullback, you want a double. Woodley, since you're counting days, good for you. I hope you guys are counting days, because it makes you know what to do and when to swing and when to hold and when to identify a good play. Please continue doing that, Woodley. That's really nice. So this day 3, when it pulls back, you're looking for double bottom. Okay, we had a double bottom here. This, we had a rejection week here, but came to this same support. So if it's going up, we can have on day 4, so day 4 it was going up. On day 5 now today, if the move doesn't happen overnight, then it means this is a stock we're looking at today. Is it going to go all the way? Now, day 5, don't always expect a bullish trend on day 5. It can be also a bearish trend the whole day. Why? Because if it doesn't go to a target level, it means it's creating, and this, we don't have a target level because it's an all-time high. Woodley. You have calls. But I'm really impressed you're counting days. Okay, so so this is what happens. Yes, it's good to have a gamble on day 5, because sometimes the move can happen overnight. Like pre-market, you're having the move happening overnight. So that can be a good trade. If it happens overnight, you're waking up to money. Or it can, or if you have next week expiry, that's good. Or it can be a bearish trend. If it's not hitting the target level, then it can be a bearish trend. So this today seems to be a good play to look at. So Woodley, guys, please count days. This gentleman seems to be doing really well. Count these days. You will know when to find good plays, especially from identifying, like this one, day 6. It was telling you this was going to be a good play. The other one we looked at, I don't know which one. Day 6 was telling you we're going to be having a good day. Now, Alta reported earnings. I know I'm also sometimes lazy counting days, because you start counting days, there's so many stocks that you're like, oh, so tired of this. So this stock has been bearish. This was easy. You're counting from here because it came from here. Even if you started from here, but I don't, this is way August. It came from here and created a high low. So this was our bottom. Okay. So day 1. Oh, who knows what day it was for Alta? You guys, who took Alta? I told you guys it was gonna be a lot. It would have been either direction. Either it would have gone down or gone up, because it was waking up to day 5. Yesterday was day 4. This, the thing I tell you guys, overnight. So day 5, the move can happen on overnight. This was day 4. So day 4, day 5, overnight. The move happened overnight. Please count days. Anyone who took Alta? Apart from, I don't know if Sheba is, I don't know if she was the one who took Alta. It was now day 5 in day 4 into day 5. So I told you guys, you want earnings where it's the day's reporting earnings in the evening is waking up to day 5. Okay, day 5, sometimes day 3 if you're having a pullback, like that was what happened to, was it Netflix or something? So you want especially day 5, but anything hovering on day 6, like snow, you might not get the best move. You want something especially landing on day 5, because it means the move can happen overnight when it reports earnings. And you can look at work day. I'm sure it was falling on some good day. Day 5, and sometimes even day 2. So if you identify a trend on day 6, and then day 1, if you have a double bottom, that can be also a good swing for gamble for earnings. Day 2, day 5, if a move starts on day 4, then you're holding into day 5. And this day 5 can continue the whole day, or we can have a pullback because the move happened overnight. Please count the days. So we can just see which day this one was. Oh, it's 4 hours. So where was it coming from? Let's see. So it went to this. So this was our day 1, because it came from 252, dropped to 202. We always have to establish the correct day 1. So this was 201. When is this? September. So we had a 201, 223. So this is I'll start here day 1 because this was a pullback level. So we had a low, then we had a pullback level. So I'll start from this one. So this one was falling on day 4. Okay. So day 4 into day 5. Now on day 4, this one reported earnings were not on Tuesday. It reported here. So this was day 4. So meaning you're looking at day 3 when it pulled back. So day 3 when it pulled back. And then on day 4, did it have a double bottom or a higher low? Okay, so this one was hovering, consolidating on the same support. If you see, this is the same support, slightly rejected it here, and then same support here. So when you establish the trend after the pullback day 3 and day 4, this can be a good move. Day 4 continued the whole day, day 5. I hope you guys are seeing. So this move, we have day 4 into reporting earnings, then day 5, Wednesday. When did this stock report? Was it Tuesday? Workday reported on this, it reported on Wednesday. So this was day 4. Day 4, day 5, day 6. So today is day 1. On day 6, Wednesday, Okay, so Wednesday was day 4. And then yesterday, Thursday, was day 5. So this is what you're looking for. So day 4, so it's reported here, this was day 4. Okay, continued with the move. Then day 5, when we had a slight pullback, and then it was bullish, continued being bullish the whole day. So it went from 261 all the way to 272. So this was a good post here because it was falling on day 5. So today we have day 6. So it's important to see what happens today. Will the move continue? Or are we gonna have a zigzag day, or are we gonna have a trending day? So this is gonna be a good play. Please, guys, count those days. Please, you will know which stocks to gamble. You know which stocks to stay away. Those ones falling on day 6. The day they're reporting earnings are not the best. Those ones falling on day 1, some of them are good if day 6 you've identified the trend on day 6. So the ones I don't like mostly is day 3, when it's pulling back, because you can pull back and then go up. Those are the stocks you see. They're going up and then pull back. So any stock reporting earnings and it's falling on day 3 might not be a good one. But day 4, day 5, day 2, if you establish the trend on day 6, anything falling on day 1 and you have a trend from day 6 can also be good. So please count these days. You see, this was already telling you this is gonna be a good play because it was falling on day 5 yesterday. So slight pullback, higher low, went up the entire day. Okay. Who else reported earnings yesterday? I know this one might not be have been a good one. It's dropping. It's been dropping, but keep watch of it. It's been dropping from 66. So these earnings, it continued dropping, pullback, continued, broke this support, pullback, lower high, broke this support. So 46 is been kind of pulling back. So we want to see if it will go back to this level, 66, after these earnings. So watch it post year. Like you see here, it's a good stock. I know it's not a big ATR. It's a semiconductor. So probably affected by the whole sector being bearish. But look at it today post year. So it has a 54 here and it broke to 52. So you're watching for that 46 level. If it's going to reject 46, or go back up. I don't know if there was any other. Thursday usually has, what was the other stock reporting earnings? So today, from Thursday, you're looking at stocks reporting next week, Monday and Tuesday. If you don't want to be forgetting, like me, the stocks are reporting Monday and Tuesday. From Thursday, you should be looking at stocks reporting next week. Anyone know which stock is reporting next week, Monday and Tuesday? What are you guys discussing in your groups? So Dell and Amber. Dell last time it was really good, kept going up post year. So this time it's dropped. Okay, let's see what happened last time. So this was what happened last time. It just went up, continued 72, pulled back 63. So this was a good pre-ER move from 63 back to 70. It broke this support, went higher. Okay, so this is all-time high. Yeah, so this is an all-time high. and it has a narrow monthly CPR. So it was supposed to go to 76, and then this can be a good one. Look at it. If it still rejects the entire month since the beginning of the entire November, actually, look at it. It has never gone back to the CPR. It opened above it. So it's been verging the entire month. Went to R1, rejected R2, came back to R1, rejected R2, came back to R1. So look at it. This should be, might have if it's bullish, can attempt to break that 76 and go higher. I know you guys love big stocks, but MRVL and this Dell can be good. Anyone who's looking at what's reporting on Monday, because that's what you should be looking at from Thursday and Friday. You might find some lotos move by those stocks reporting. Pre-market. There's no Monday pre-market. You guys still trade Veru. What did I put? I always put the wrong one. CB. So this one has been just beaten down. So this is like DPZ. I mean, this is a restaurant, Cracker Bell. Cracker Bell, I don't know the name. But it's been trending down from 98 way back in July, came down, had a pullback, hit 79, then came back down and retested this level. So watch this. Might have some, so it has come back. If it stays above 63, so we have here double bottom, had like a triple top here. That's why it pulled back. So if it still stays above this 63, 62 level, it can go back up. It's been beaten down. The same thing happened to DPZ. It was beaten down, then DPZ just started going up and up. And you see this one where it came from? All the way from 121. So it still has room. These were reported yesterday pre-market. I know some of these stocks you guys don't look at, but Amber. There's no stock reporting Monday pre-market. I haven't been feeling well, so I haven't been looking at charts at all. Even now, I'm just not. So no T. There's no stock reporting Monday pre-market. Mukwapi, you guys are not looking. Amber has been beaten down since last ER. Look. So last earnings kept dropping. It was bearish already. From 89 to 43. So this, you guys would have caught this move pre-ER. Looks like it wants to go up. So look at this Amber. It was beaten down from 43. If you had gotten calls here, you have made some good money with this pre-earnings. So this is the same thing I'm gonna reiterate all the time. Look at stocks pre-earnings. You might catch these moves before. So look at Amber. Ruth, give me some names that can make us money. I don't even know what stock that is. What stock is that? What does it do?
Well, you ask. I don't know. I was just looking up stock. You say we don't look. I was looking.
You have to be able to look at the chart and identify stocks that can be good. If it's a stock you've never had anywhere or anything, or even never had.
Also, there's none, but because there's none, you said we were not looking. I put it to show you I was looking.
I'm just wondering, there's no stock reporting on Monday?
No, not that we look at, because I searched, and most of them are like Tuesday. You have a lot for Tuesday, Wednesday,
So
Thursday, and Friday.
what is Tuesday and Wednesday? What is their especially pre-market? Tuesday?
Tuesday. Tuesday's the 5th, right?
Yeah.
But see, I don't even know what I know. CRMT is pre on Tuesday. Why you left, Virginia? I have a list, but they're not in order. I have a long list for the dates are all screwed. I have to put it in order. I don't want you to laugh at me, so I'm not going to tell you more.
No, don't do. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just that now even Charity is telling. What is tall? Who is tall?
Well, that's not. I have that on my list, but I didn't give it to you. Do you do AV? What about AV?
Who is that?
You see what I'm saying? So leave me alone.
No,
Virginia.
I'm not laughing at you. I want you guys to be good at picking stocks that are reporting earnings, but just looking at
AI.
that.
No, but I have to look them up and sort them out. I just did the list last night, so I have not really gone and I kind of weeded through it.
This looks like a good one, Toll Brothers, but the minute, how do you know when you look at the stock, even if it's one Virginia doesn't know or you've never seen or heard of it, go look at the contracts. If you're seeing 000,
you have MDB and AZO on Tuesday. Only 3 on Monday.
Oh yeah, I have that on my list.
And there's NEO on Monday.
Oh, I have a meeting. I got to go.
AI, Chewy, Dollar General, Lulu, Avago, ADB, Coast, Bell, the next week or so.
I know you may not want to hear me, but NEO is also reporting next week.
Virginia, are you talking?
Oh, sorry guys. It's so this time I've been talking to myself. I pressed mute by mistake. I don't know. I mean, you're looking at stocks like this one, REGN. it moves well, but when you go look, the spread is terrible. Open interest and volume sometimes not there. So when you're looking, find a stock that always go to the options. If you want to trade that stock for earnings, look at the options, the contracts, different expiry dates. Is there anyone interested in trading this stock? Okay. So it's not that I'm laughing because of anything. I'm just laughing because I have no idea what those stocks are. I might be wrong. They could be good ER plays. Just do your research. Okay. Can you guys hear me now? I pressed mute by mistake.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
I think I have one for Wednesday.
Which one?
VEEV.
But this one is a stock you guys have told you. I even gave you guys a strategy for it.
Okay.
See, I told you guys where that stock is going back. Now, NEO had already told you this Chinese. And I gave you guys a play for XPEV. Those puts are still printing. They were just $36. I know today they'll be like 180 or something.
Sorry.
So I don't know how NEO they're doing when it comes to, I don't even know. I've never seen their report. I always see for Lucid, I see for XPEV, I see for RIVN when they're giving their sales report, of course, with Tesla, but I don't think I've ever seen for NEO. Are they still producing vehicles? I've never seen their report. So this can be a good one. Look at it. Who can look at the contracts? You might see these are when is it reporting? Monday. Let's just look at the contracts. They might be, if they're $10, just buy. They can be, you guys remember GPS, GP, GAP? Hey, Jameen. So let's see for 8th, a call. I'm gonna gamble this. This is an $8 call is an $8 call is $16. 8.5 is $9. I'm just gonna buy 10. I'm gonna put there $90 and see. You guys remember GAP? It had the same pattern. Not, oh, wait. This GAP, before it reported earnings, it was just flat. You guys see, it's just flat, 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 flat since October 19th, all the way to when it reported earnings, it was flat. And then what happened when it reported went up. These contracts, there's a guy who had 100, I think he bought 4, he spent like 900, he made like 10,000 because they went crazy. Now look at NEO. Just flat, flat, flat. So since it went to 8, even before that, it's just slight 8, 7, 8, 7, then flat, 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 flat. It's only $16. Okay. This is barely a gamble, not anything technical, because I've not seen, I've seen reports for XPEV, I've seen for Lucid, I've seen for RIVN, and of course Tesla, but under Ford, but I've never seen even GM, but I've not seen for NEO. You guys can't hear me? Who was it? We need to clap for him. Clap. Oh,
I can hear you.
I can't reveal the person. Okay, so find these you guys don't just be soaked up in these big stocks. Find all those small ones that are reporting. So anything reporting next week can be a lotto today. The MDBs, the AVGOs, of course, you know, the Viv, Donna, Viv.
Huh?
I've talked about Viv.
Yeah. Neo.
And this can, you see, Viv is also flat. This has been flat since, so we came from 225, 220. So this last earning went up. Then it dropped 162. And this, look at this. This can be a good one. So on Wednesday, I'd already given you guys the levels I said for Viv. It was supposed to go back to 220. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. This is a whole load of consolidation. So nothing since this down move. Yeah, Donna, what are you saying about Neo?
Hold on. I was saying that the earnings normally in the fourth quarter
Yeah.
is normally an increase, but then it goes down first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. So for second quarter, it was below expectations of 2023, and then Q1 it was above. Last year, Q4 was below.
You're the only person who I know who loves Chinese stocks, but you are not. Did you trade Bidu and PDD?
I did, and then I got out. I took my money and didn't look back.
Do you
I
go
need
back
to
to
just-
PDD? PDD is
No.
still going up.
Yeah, I just need to pick and stay with it,
But
and then look at earnings, because jumping around can be too much, and then I over.
so these stocks, after they've reported earnings and the stock is still trending, just please, just guys, count the days. You will see why this thing is still going up.
Yeah.
Look at it from earnings, it's still going up. If you count days, you'll see why it went up here. Maybe it was day 5 or day 4 or something. I don't want to count the days. I've run out of time. But
Yeah.
please count the days. Now, make it a routine. Every Monday, you start looking at stocks reporting earnings the following week. You start from Monday. Don't wait even Thursday, Friday. Start from Monday. If you guys see MDB, you guys would have caught this move. Start looking at stocks reporting earnings like the way we are looking at Coast, we're looking at AVGO and Lulu. Make it a routine, especially if you were discussing in your groups. Make it a routine. You start looking at the stocks. I know maybe a month out or whatever may not be possible, but a week. So from Monday, like next week, Monday, you should know stocks reporting the following week. So don't base all your focus on only the stocks reporting that week. You will catch these moves. So this was Monday. So if Monday you had looked at, so MDB is reporting next week. I want to look at it a week before. You would have caught this move from 397 all the way, it went to 441. Okay. So make it a trend or a ritual. You're looking at stocks a week before from Monday. You have a list of stocks reporting the following week. You will catch these moves because everybody is anticipating. You might have insider trading. They're buying because they are also preparing for earnings. So for it to go up, it was trading down. If you go look at those insider trades, you will find those insider trades on Finviz, on what else? On even Bachat.com. So many, even I think Webull can show you, I don't know, I'm not sure. You will find somebody bought shares here. That's why it's going up. So those people are preparing, the shareholders, the big people, the company executives, they're preparing for earnings. So you catch this move. They want to make money, and then you'll see them selling right before earnings, or some of them are still holding, making that stock go up. So a week before, prepare like these big guys, trade like them. Not waiting the day off. Start a week. For Monday here, you would have caught MDB. You would have caught, what is the other one? You want to tell me next week is that boring? So we have AVGO, which we've been looking at. It's not one trend, but it would have been making you money, because there's somebody, either they are what they are trying to do, somebody is accumulating. They are buying, okay? Somebody is just making it go up slightly, then drop it down. They want this stock to go down. Somebody is buying, okay? Then come earnings, it will shoot up. So look at this. From 27th, AVGO is reporting next week. You would have made money with puts from 979 all the way to 918. 60 points. DG is also reporting next week. Look at DG. So you'd have made money, say from Monday. You're saying Monday, I'm trading stocks, reporting earnings the following week. DG, you'd have gotten calls here from 125 all the way to 131. So I know you guys, I keep saying of 2 weeks before, just try a week before. Get the list of stocks reporting the following week. Those are your top plays for the current week. From Monday, you start looking at them, even from Friday. Okay. Have to go. Any questions? So this whole week, I don't have any particular stock that it's a lotto today. I will look, but it's the same thing. The stocks will be trending down. It's either they're pulling back, lower high, and then continuing down, or they're going back up. Just count the days. You will catch these trends. And start looking at this stock. I see we are having our friend a lot on the news. Anytime he's on the news saying something, this thing starts going up, and it reported earnings. Okay. FSLR and the NPH. So still, this was a lower high because it didn't go to 163 or 162. Okay, came down. Yesterday it tried. Still, it's still having a hard time at 158. Just count those days. Okay. It's still gonna be a zigzag week until somebody decides. We still don't have a decision. We need the SPY to have to either go to 450, 444, or go back up to 459, 460. QQQ, we need it to touch 400 or go back down to 380. 380. So don't start planning long term until we have a clear decision by this talk. So we might be caught in this, oh, today is up, tomorrow is down, today it's up. So those people who love scalping, I don't even know why you guys are not saying anything, because you guys love this. You love the up and downs. So for me, I still need more. We still need more pullback. This is not a pullback. So we already, oh, yeah, it broke. Oh, yeah, this is what I wanted. We needed to break this consolidation level. We broke it. So we have one lower low. So we can get another lower low and then a third one, or we are watching for the second lower low and the third, or if we have an inside day. If today we have a range inside bar, then it means Monday we're going to be bullish. Okay, so it's either we're going to break this support, 385, we go lower, second lower low. So we know how the pullbacks happen. You see here, we had the first one, we had an inside day. So it's either we'll have an inside bar, we're going up, or we have an inside bar, we continue down. So the market was like shocked. Oh, we broke support. Then today they're like, oh, yeah. No decision. These are doji. Then come the following day, they're like, okay, we are done with this. We're going down. So that's what we're looking for today. Either we're gonna get a second lower low, or we're gonna get an inside bar. Then somebody will have to make a decision come Monday. If it's either we're going up or we're continuing down. So don't say you didn't, these are the things you're looking for. If you look at the charts, you'll find the same thing happening again and again and again. So we came down a doji, then we had first lower low, then an inside bar. Then we came down, double bottom, another indecision. They're like, no, we're done. We want to go up. Okay. So the things during indecision, those are the things you're looking for. So we broke support. So this is a good thing. Then today the market is shocked. You're like, you guys broke support. No, this is not a good thing. Then we are it's an impasse. Nobody makes a move. Indecision. We open the same level, close the same level. Then come Monday, somebody says, we go up or we come down. So it's either two lower lows, we're breaking this, or it's an inside bar. Then Monday, it will be so juicy to see what happens next. So Monday next week is going to be a good week already by just looking at this chart. Kwairini, see you. Where's Donna? Sign us off.
I am here listening, but I'm supposed to be going to a meeting, but this is so much information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, where is Dawn? I was talking about Dawn.
Oh,
Dawn is the one who signs us off.
Let's make this money, guys.
Hey, I don't like the sound. Why are you sounding like that?
It's not a good day, Virginia.
Okay, talk to me on the DM. All right. So let's make this money, guys. Thank you.